So I've done 2 blog posts on IP interconnection, and part of the reason I was doing that was that in the context of all the discussion about what the role of government is with respect to the internet, a big part of the way the internet works, at least at the physical level, is obviously how the networks interconnect. And there's a tendency in regulation for a lot of folks to feel that there's a strong role for the government, or could be a strong role for the government, in how interconnection is done, either the pricing of it or even the technical side of it. And I feel very strongly, and I think our company does too, that the interconnection process on the internet has worked generally quite well. There have certainly been disputes, and there have been sometimes when, in fact, companies actually get into disputes that get pretty contentious. But over time, they tend to work out, and we think it's a better process because of that, allowing these companies to work these things out, and nonprofits and universities that interconnect as well, because it encourages innovation, new ways to do this. It also encourages companies to work out new processes and even come up with new business models. So 2 examples that I used in my blog post recently were the rise of IXPs, where ISPs have now basically connect their networks, which is a model that actually helps create a lot more local interconnectivity, so that, especially in developing nations, they don't have to send traffic all the way to the United States and back. They can actually keep a lot of it local. And that was a development that came in part out of some of the tensions that had to do with long distance or internet traffic. Mm-hmm. And a second example is the rise of CDNs, content distribution networks, which have arisen in part because of the cost, in part, of transmission of video, but also because of the need to have higher quality video. So catching locally is a good solution, and that's really an innovative solution to a problem that arose on the internet. So my blog post really focused on why allowing these kind of commercially or privately negotiated processes has been beneficial to the internet's evolution, mm-hmm. to the development of new kinds of approaches like IXPs and CDNs, and also have helped to make sure the internet is flexible and can evolve, which is really what all this has done.